This time on MTG Deck Busters, we are trying an Aetherflux Reservoir life gain combo deck. Before we get into today's deck, I want to comment on the fact that almost all of my deck playthroughs have been of SBMTG's deck. I'm not just doing SBMTG's deck, or that's not the intention. It's just that none of the other brewers I'm following have seemed to have any interest in Kaladesh. A lot of them are talking about MTG news, or they're complaining about like the direction Wizards of the Coast seems to be going in, and haven't been meeting up to their expectation as far as the quality of the product is concerned. And a lot of the brewers just have had no interest in Kaladesh, so they're actually doing modern decks instead of standard decks. The few other Kaladesh standard decks I've seen, when I've tested them out, didn't seem very interesting. They didn't seem very good. So it's really hard to do. It's really hard to find good Kaladesh decks. The only YouTuber that I can find that is really doing really good decks. Hi, Kitty. Is doing really good decks is meow, meow, wow. Want to say hi to the camera? She doesn't want to be picked up today. Okay, or not. As I was saying, the only other YouTuber that seems to be doing any decent kind of decks is SBMTG, which is unfortunate because I would like to see other decks, but Dev's decks are just good. They work. They're new. They're interesting. And the Boros deck that I did, the Boros Vehicles deck that I did, I ran that deck. I actually did that deck on x-mage a full week before Kaladesh Standard was legal. So I actually got flack for people saying, "Oh, you did it's a net deck." It's like, no, actually it isn't. There was no tournaments done. There was no tournaments done before that deck was before the deck was published and before the videos that I did were up. So Dev knows what he's doing. The decks are actually pretty good, and so that's why a lot of the videos I've been doing are his. If anybody has suggestions on YouTubers that are doing videos of decks that are good, leave comments down below. I'd be happy to try them out. Like I said, the decks just haven't been there. And this is Nico. Say hi, Nico. Meow? No? Okay, bye-bye. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into Aetherflux Reservoir life gain combo. Alright, welcome back to MTG Deck Busters. This time we are playing Strictly Better MTG's Cheerios Metalwork Reservoir deck. We've got our Paradoxical outcome here, so I think I'm going to keep this hand. Give a little GLHF, if I can spell it right. Opponent mulligans down to 6. I have changed the UI a little bit so that I can reduce the size of these cards so I can show more cards in my hand. Unfortunately, I can't. The cards on the field are as small as they can be. I did, however, discover a trick with these cards is that if I mouse wheel up, I can actually show you the cards this way, so that you can, so I don't have to keep creating the manual card pop-ups that had been popping up. So I found with this deck is you actually want to keep things like Cathar's Shield in your hand as long as possible. So we're going to start with the Inventor's Fair. I'll play the Plains, Inventor's Fair. There's the deck for that. We've got a Bone Saw. Just got a Smelter's Copper. Smelter's Copper and Blue. What is the plan there? 2 Paradoxical outcomes and no Aetherflux Reservoir. I've been playing this a little bit for practice, and usually I have the Aetherflux Reservoir and I'm waiting on this. This is kind of the reverse problem that this deck has. going to crew his copter, that's fine, totally expect that. Swing in for 3 and get a loot. I believe he draws before he discards. Yes, unlike red looting. He draws a card and discards. Discards Key to the City. I've been seeing that a lot in Constructed. I'm a little surprised. It was really super good and limited. Play this and play tapped. No. You know what? I've got the Inventor's Fair, so I should... Oops. What I meant to do. Now he knows that I got that. Only because I've got the Inventor's Fair out. I may sack this to draw something. Normally you'd wait until you have your reservoir before you do this. Now I'm going to say this right off the bat here, a little bit later than off the bat, but I've had a lot of opponents outright quit on me, like after the first match. They'll just abandon the match if they don't want to play against a combo deck. Win or lose, they'll just abandon the match if they don't want to play against me. So if that happens, I'll just be splicing a couple matches together into the same video. He's just going to swing for 2. He's not even going to loot. And do the more damage. Sky Sovereign. Which he... Okay, I see what he's going to do. He's going to put the filigree into a copter, then put the copter into the Sky Sovereign. I'm going to do this now. There's what I'm looking for. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got green mana too, or something. I'm willing to bet that he's playing. Oh. Yep. I'll do it. Is he playing? Oh, he's playing another one. You can swing for... You can swing for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can't quite kill me this turn. I'm dead next turn. Who's this guy solving with the smuggler? Who this guy's hard with the metalwork. Yep, that's enough. The ship doesn't target the players, it targets creatures and planeswalkers. So next turn, should have kept one of these zeros back. Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do. I should have kept one of my zeros back. Swing with everything, loots a couple times. I'm honestly not sure what's going on. Oh. Oh, okay. He killed my Thraben Inspector with the Sky Sovereign. Kills a total of 10 plus 6 plus 3. One, 2, 3, 4. Surge 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got enough. We'll play one of these because otherwise I'll have to discard a card. Now he has to start all over again to catch stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Okay, if I draw another land, I can Aetherflux and Paradox in the same turn. Or I can Paradox twice. Oh, nice. Oh, I could have attacked the 88. Won't matter. Better off as a blocker. Only green card I've seen so far. Why is he leaving the blue up? Non-token. Okay, so just those 5. A 116 life. Wow.
Your game.
What's interesting about that last deck is that I had only one Reservoir Reservoir out. Although I did have tons and tons and tons of oh, I did that wrong. Oh well. It'll be fine. Once these two are out, this will come into play untapped. Rush of Tentacles. That saved me so quickly last time. It's all non-land permanents, not all creatures, which means it gets the vehicles. That's Prophetic Prism. Really? I must have another one of those. My opponent is mana screwed, which is unfortunate for him. Has to discard. Wow. I think he's saving either negate or a revolutionary buff. Discards Metalwork Colossus. That's why I'm waiting to cast this. I haven't said what I'm doing here, but I'm waiting to cast this until turn 6, when I can play around a revolutionary buff. Play Servant of the Conduit. I should play that. Oh well. I should not have played those this turn. I should have played those next turn. That was an oops. Yes, discard again. So I draw. Ceremonious rebuff, that's fine. I don't want to risk trading. Trying to overlooking. Yeah, that works well with the Colossus, which she hasn't had anymore, but Fleet Will Cruiser. That's gonna hurt. I could have equipped my shield and stuff to my endless one before. There was a 2/2 on this one. If I equipped the shield with it, I could have. No, I couldn't have blocked it. But that's fine. Let's see if he has another thing that he can play to crew that. Should be mouse overing things so that you guys can see cards, because I'm not putting them up in the slow play anymore. Does he have another counterspell? Negate, fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, he's now tapped out. With the Cruiser Fleet Bill. I'm gonna block with the Crane. No, I'm not. Just 3. Now that I've got 2 of them out, this is enough. Alright, I've got 80 some odd life. And that's a good game. Alright, that was our first match with our Aetherflux Reservoir Cheerios deck. Our opponent was playing a artifact ramp, I guess. I'm not quite sure what to call that. I'll probably come up with a name when I review it. Goal was probably to ramp into Metalwork Colossus. In any event, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like down below. Join us next time when we'll be playing this deck. We have two more matches with this deck. Until then, keep on brewing.